कैसे हैं आप सब? उम्मीद और आशा कि आप सब बढ़िया होंगे और आपकी पढ़ाई लिखाई भी अच्छे से चल रही होगी। चलिए आज बात करते हैं ट्रिग्नोमेट्री के बारे में। ट्रिग्नोमेट्री एक फैसिनेटिंग सब्जेक्ट है जो हमें जीवन की कुछ टफेस्ट प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने में मदद करती है और एक 10th ग्रेड स्टूडेंट के रूप में मास्टरिंग ट्रिग्नोमेट्री एक न केवल मैथ्स प्रॉब्लम में अच्छे अंक लाने के लिए महत्वपूर्ण है, बल्कि प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग समस्या की दुनिया में भी एक नए दरवाजे भी खोलता है। इमेजिन आप एक हाइकिंग ट्रिप पे गए हैं, है ना, एंड आपको एक बहुत ही जाइंट और बहुत मैसिव ट्री दिखा है जो इतना टॉल है कि लगता है जैसे वो स्काई को छू सकता है, और आप सोचते हैं कि आप ये चीज सोच रहे दैट हाउ कैन आई कैलकुलेट द हाइट ऑफ दिस जाइंट। मतलब क्या कि इस बड़े से पेड़ क्या मैं हाइट में आखिर कैलकुलेट करूं तो करूं कैसे, है ना। तो हमारे पास इसे सीधे मापने का कोई तरीका नहीं है। हम एंगल्स और ट्रायंगल जैसी इंक्लूडेड मेथड्स का उपयोग करना होगा ताकि हमें इस पेड़ की ऊंचाई को माप सके या फिर इस पेड़ की ऊंचाई का हमें अंदाजा लग सके। तो इस ट्रिग्नोमेट्री के सब्जेक्ट में और इस ट्रिग्नोमेट्री के एक चैप्टर में आज उसी चीज के बारे में हम डिस्कस करेंगे और बहुत सारे ऐसे हम यहाँ पे आज क्वेश्चंस करने जा रहे हैं जो कि आपके लाइफ में और आपके एग्जाम प्रॉब्लम बेसिस से बहुत ज्यादा हेल्पफुल होने वाले हैं और आपको उसमें बहुत ज्यादा हेल्प करने भी वाले हैं। सो लेट्स बिगिन द जर्नी बिफोर गोइंग टू बी टू लेट। ओके, द फर्स्ट थिंग इज टॉपिक्स टू बी कवर्ड। हम लोग आज इसमें क्या क्या टॉपिक्स कवर करने जा रहे हैं, तो अप्रोक्सीमेटली 50 प्लस सब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस, 50 प्लस सब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस हम इसमें क्या करने जा रहे हैं, आज कवर करने के लिए जा रहे हैं, जो कि आपके एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट होने वाले। ओके, मूविंग नेक्स्ट। देखो, कोई भी चीज स्टार्ट करने से पहले एक अच्छा मोटिवेशन, एक अच्छा जुनून साथ में होना चाहिए और उसके लिए एक पॉजिटिव थॉट होना जरूरी है। सो आज का पॉजिटिव थॉट ये है कि दैट डिटैचमेंट फ्रॉम द मटेरियलिस्टिक थिंग्स इज द वे टू इनर पीस। जाहिर सी बात है, मटेरियलिस्टिक थिंग्स से दूर हो जाओ, आपको खुद में ही अपना सुख, अपना समृद्धि देखने को मिलेगा। चलिए, मूविंग नेक्स्ट। सो द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू दैट द क्वेश्चन सेज प्रूव दैट साइन स्क्वायर ए प्लस कॉस स्क्वायर ए इक्वल्स 1। चलिए भाई, सॉल्व करते इस क्वेश्चन को। इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने के लिए हमें एक राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल की जरूरत पड़ेगी। एंड आई रिक्वेस्ट बिफोर सॉल्विंग दिस क्वेश्चन एंड बिफोर सॉल्विंग दिस क्वेश्चन बाय मी, आई रिक्वेस्ट to all of you whoever the watching this video, I request to all of you that first you will take the questions and you will solve the question. After solving your question, just watch the lecture and see how the questions are going to be solved. What I said कि मेरे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने से पहले वीडियो को पॉज करें, 30 सेकंड का मिनिमम टाइम ले, 30 सेकंड के अंदर एक क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करें। अगर क्वेश्चन सॉल्व हो जा रही है देन आफ्टर इस वीडियो सॉल्यूशन को देखें कि क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कैसे हो रही है। अगर नहीं सॉल्व हो रही है, पहले आप खुद से ट्राई करें, फिर इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करें। तो चलिए सॉल्व करते हैं इस क्वेश्चन को। हमें इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करने के राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल की जरूरत पड़ेगी। हम एक राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल के पास में हम जानते हैं कि ये हमारा 90 डिग्री होगा और इन दोनों में से किसी भी एंगल को हम थीटा एंगल ले सकते हैं। तो चलिए हम अपने हिसाब से इस एंगल को हम क्या कर लेते हैं, थीटा एंगल लेते हैं। इसको हम ले रहे हैं एंगल क्या, ए, ये बी एंड इसको नाम दे देते हैं सी। सो अगर हम ध्यान से देखें यहाँ पे, तो यहाँ से हमारा हाइट क्या आ गया, हाइट हमारे पास आ गया सी ए। परपेंडिकुलर हमारे पास क्या आ गया, थीटा के सामने वाला साइड परपेंडिकुलर होता है विच इज सी बी, and base is your BA. Your base is your BA. Okay. Now moving next. चलिए अब सॉल्यूशन की तरफ बढ़ते हैं। सॉल्यूशन में हम LHS को साथ में लेंगे। LHS में यहाँ पे क्या देख रहे हैं कि साइन स्क्वायर ए प्लस कॉस स्क्वायर ए हमसे पूछ रहा है, इक्वल्स हम 1 प्रूव करना है। सो व्हाट इज साइन स्क्वायर ए? साइन स्क्वायर ए इज वैल्यू इज साइन ए का होल स्क्वायर प्लस व्हाट्स कॉस स्क्वायर ए, कॉस ए का होल स्क्वायर होल अपॉन में साइन ए का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है, साइन थीटा का क्या फॉर्मूला होता है, पी बाई एच। एंड व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला ऑफ कॉस थीटा, सो बी बाई एच। इसका हमको क्या कर देना है, स्क्वायर कर देना है। दैट्स ग्रेट। सो मूविंग नेक्स्ट। चलिए, सो व्हाट्स द परपेंडिकुलर, परपेंडिकुलर इज सी बी का स्क्वायर, सी बी अपॉन व्हाट्स एच, सी ए, इस सभी का क्या कर देंगे हम यहाँ पे स्क्वायर कर देंगे, प्लस व्हाट्स योर बी इज योर बी ए, सो बी ए अपॉन सी ए का हम यहाँ पे क्या कर देंगे, स्क्वायर कर देंगे। ओके, नाउ मूविंग नेक्स्ट। सो यहाँ से हमारे पास आ जाएगा सी बी का स्क्वायर होल अपॉन में सी ए का स्क्वायर प्लस बी ए का स्क्वायर होल अपॉन में सी ए का स्क्वायर. Now solving this question and solving this term, by solving this term you will get that CB का स्क्वायर प्लस BA का स्क्वायर होल अपॉन में CA का स्क्वायर. वाई? क्योंकि हमने यहाँ पे क्या किया है, फ्रैक्शनल एडिशन के टर्म्स को यहाँ पे सॉल्व करा है. ओके, अब यहाँ से अगर हम ध्यान से देखें तो CB का स्क्वायर प्लस BA का स्क्वायर हमारे पास क्या निकल के चला आएगा. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू योर पाइथागोरस थ्योरम CB का स्क्वायर प्लस BA का स्क्वायर योर CA के स्क्वायर के बराबर हो जाएगा. ठीक है. सो यहाँ से CA का स्क्वायर होल अपॉन में CA का स्क्वायर. अब ये आया कहाँ से, तो हमें पता है दैट CB का स्क्वायर अकॉर्डिंग टू द पाइथागोरस थ्योरम CB का स्क्वायर प्लस BA का स्क्वायर प्लस BA का स्क्वायर होल अपॉन में CA का स्क्वायर होता है. ओके, होल अपॉन में CA का स्क्वायर अकॉर्डिंग टू योर पाइथागोरस थ्योरम. So CA का स्क्वायर अपॉन CA का स्क्वायर कट comes 1 which is RHS which is equals to RHS, hence proved. So first question is successfully completed. This is how you can make your question and this is how you can answer this question in a very good term. Moving on to the next question. चलिए 30 सेकेंड से आप लोग के पास में, फटाफट से मेरे सॉल्व करने से पहले इस क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करेंगे. एंड आफ्टर सॉल्विंग द क्वेश्चन बाय योरसेल्फ जस्ट ट्राई इट टू सॉल्व बाय माय वे. ओके, चलिए फिर देखते हैं इस क्वेश्चन को. क्वेश्चन कह रहा है कि इफ tan a इक्वल्स 3/4 देन फाइंड द वैल्यूज ऑफ sin a एंड cos a. ओके, चलते हैं फिर सॉल्यूशन की तरफ. सॉल्यूशन में फिर से हमें एक राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल लेने की जरूरत पड़ेगी. ओके, हमारे पास ये राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल हो गया, थीटा हमारा ये हो गया, दिस वन इज योर 90 डिग्री एंगल जो कि हमारे पास ए है, दिस वन इज योर एंगल बी एंड दिस वन इज योर एंगल सी. अब फिर से अगर हम यहाँ पे ध्यान से देखा, हमारे पास ये थीटा है, देन हमारे पास हाइट हो जाएगा सी ए, परपेंडिकुलर हो जाएगा, व्हाट इज इट, परपेंडिकुलर इज सी बी एंड बेस हो जाएगा इट्स बी ए. ओके, एंड हमारे पास यहाँ पे गिवन क्या है, गिवन है tan a इक्वल्स 3/4. tan थीटा का फॉर्मूला हमारे पास पता है, tan थीटा का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है, P/B होता है. सो परपेंडिकुलर क्या है हमारे पास 3 है, बेस क्या है हमारे पास 4 है. अगर यहाँ पे ध्यान से परपेंडिकुलर हमारे पास 3 यानी कि CB का वैल्यू कितना हो जाएगा 3 एंड बेस यानी कि 4, BA का वैल्यू कितना हो जाएगा 4. अब हमसे हाइट के बारे में पूछ रहा है कि हाइट हमारे पास कितना होगा, राइट. हाइट तो हमें पता नहीं है, हाइट तो हमें निकालना पड़ेगा. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू योर पाइथागोरस थ्योरम हम जानते हैं कि H इक्वल्स टू रूट अंडर पी स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर होता है. तो यहाँ से हम देखेंगे व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ P, P का वैल्यू कितना है हमारे पास 3 है. सो 3 का हम यहाँ पे क्या कर देंगे, स्क्वायर कर देंगे. ओके, प्लस यहाँ पे फिर हम क्या करेंगे 4 का यानी कि B का हम यहाँ पे क्या कर देंगे, स्क्वायर कर देंगे. जस्ट होल्ड ऑन यार, ये लैग कर रहा है. ओके, नो इशू. 4 का हमारे पे क्या कर देंगे, स्क्वायर कर देंगे, इक्वल्स. अब रूट अंडर डालेंगे, रूट अंडर अगर हम यहाँ से देखें तो हमारे पास क्या है, 3 का स्क्वायर कितना हो जाएगा हमारे पास 9 हो जाएगा, प्लस 4 का स्क्वायर कितना हो जाएगा हमारे पास 16 हो जाएगा, इक्वल्स रूट अंडर 25 5. ओके, सो हेयर द वैल्यू ऑफ H इज 5. हमारे पास H का वैल्यू क्या आ गया 5. नाउ हमसे क्वेश्चन क्या पूछ रहा है, क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है दैट फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ साइन ए एंड कॉस ए. तो साइन ए का वैल्यू देखते हैं. एंगल ए से लेंगे तो साइन थीटा का हमारे पास फॉर्मूला होता है परपेंडिकुलर बाई हाइपोटेनस. ओके, सो P क्या है हमारे पास, P का वैल्यू कितना है हमारे पास 3 है एंड H का वैल्यू हमारे पास कितना है, H का वैल्यू हमारे पास है 5. ओके, सो 3/5 इज योर आंसर. एंड देन पूछ रहा है हमारे पास कॉस ए. सो कॉस ए का वैल्यू क्या हमारे पास हो जाएगा B/H, कॉस थीटा का फॉर्मूला. और B हमारे पास क्या है, BA है, बी ए अपॉन एच क्या है हमारे पास, सी ए है। बी ए का वैल्यू हमारे पास कितना है 4 एंड सी ए का वैल्यू हमारे पास कितना है 5, दैट वन इज द आंसर। ओके, दिस इज हाउ यू कैन सॉल्व योर क्वेश्चन। ओके, मूविंग आउट टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन अभी आपके सामने है, फटाफट से सॉल्व करेंगे। ये ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक टेबल के थ्रू सॉल्व होगा, ठीक है। चलिए इसका सॉल्यूशन देखते हैं। पहले इसको आप सॉल्व करेंगे वीडियो पॉज करके, देन आफ्टर मैं सॉल्व, देन आफ्टर आप सॉल्यूशन देखेंगे। चलिए फिर सॉल्यूशन देखते हैं। सॉल्यूशन क्या है हमारे पास, क्वेश्चन क्या पूछ रहा है, दैट फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ साइन 45 डिग्री प्लस कॉस 45 डिग्री अकॉर्डिंग टू योर ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक टेबल। यू नो दैट कि साइन 45 का वैल्यू क्या होता है 1/√2 प्लस कॉस 45 डिग्री का वैल्यू क्या होता है 1/√2 होता है। ओके, यहाँ से अगर फ्रैक्शनल एडिशन को सॉल्व करें तो √2 एंड √2 का एलसीएम आ जाएगा √2 एंड ऊपर वाला पॉइंट क्या हो जाएगा, ऐड हो जाएगा। सो 2/√2 यहाँ से आ गया। अगर इसका रेशनलाइजेशन आप करोगे तो √2 का रेशनलाइजेशन करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। अगर आप √2 का रेशनलाइजेशन करें तो ऊपर में आपको मिलेगा √2 अपॉन √2 इंटू 2 होल बाई √2 इंटू 2 क्या हो जाता है 2 हो जाता है। 2 से 2 यहाँ से कट जाएगा एंड देन यू विल गेट योर √2 एज इन योर आंसर। ओके, दिस इज हाउ यू कैन सॉल्व द आंसर। मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन हमसे क्या कह रहा है, दैट प्रूव दैट सेक स्क्वायर ए माइनस टेन स्क्वायर इक्वल्स कितना होता है 1 होता है। इसको भी सॉल्व करने के लिए हमारे पास क्या चाहिए, हमें एक राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी, जिसके थ्रू हम इसको भी क्या करेंगे, प्रूव करेंगे। दिस वन इज योर थीटा, ओके, एंड दिस वन इज योर 90 डिग्री एंगल एंड दिस वन इज योर अगेन योर थीटा विच लेट्स नो बाई एनीवन। दिस वन इज योर सी। सॉल्यूशन देखते हैं। सॉल्यूशन हम कौन से एंगल कौन से साइड्स को लेंगे, फिर से एलएचएस को ले रहे हैं। ओके, एलएचएस को ले रहे हैं। यहाँ से अगर हम ध्यान से देखें, अगर थीटा हमारे पास ये है, एंगल ए हमारे पास अगर थीटा है, हमारे पास परपेंडिकुलर क्या बन जाएगा, सी बी बन जाएगा। ओके, बेस हमारे पास क्या बन जाएगा, बी ए बन जाएगा एंड हाइट हमारे पास क्या बन जाएगा, सी ए बन जाएगा। ओके, एलएचएस हमसे क्या कह रहा है, एलएचएस हमारे पास है सेक स्क्वायर ए माइनस टेन स्क्वायर ए एंड सेक स्क्वायर का विच मीन्स सेक ए का होल स्क्वायर माइनस टेन स्क्वायर ए विच मीन्स टेन ए का होल स्क्वायर इक्वल्स सेक थीटा का क्या फॉर्मूला होता है, h बाई बी। इसका क्या कर देंगे हम, होल स्क्वायर कर देंगे, माइनस टेन का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है p बाई बी। इसका हम क्या कर देंगे, स्क्वायर कर देंगे। एच स्क्वायर का अगर देखें वैल्यू, अगर हम ध्यान से देखें तो एच का वैल्यू हमारे पास क्या है, सी ए है, विच मीन्स सी ए अपॉन बी का वैल्यू कितना है, बी ए है। बी ए का हमारे पास क्या करना पड़ेगा, होल स्क्वायर करना पड़ेगा, माइनस परपेंडिकुलर हमारे पास कितना है, सी बी है। सी बी माइनस बेस कितना है, बी ए है। बी ए का हमारे पास क्या करना पड़ेगा, यहाँ पे होल स्क्वायर करना पड़ेगा। ओके, सो नेक्स्ट सी ए का अपॉन बी ए का स्क्वायर करेंगे, विच मीन सी ए का स्क्वायर होल अपॉन में बी ए का स्क्वायर हो जाएगा यहाँ पे। सो इट्स सी ए का स्क्वायर होल अपॉन में बी ए का स्क्वायर माइनस यहाँ पे क्या हो जाएगा, सी बी का स्क्वायर होल अपॉन में बी ए का स्क्वायर। ओके, अब यहाँ से फ्रैक्शनल एडिशन को अगर सॉल्व करो तो यहाँ पे बी ए का स्क्वायर कॉमन सेम टर्म है, विच मीन्स इसका एलसीएम क्या आ जाएगा, बी ए का स्क्वायर आ जाएगा एंड ऊपर से ये सारी चीज़ें अपने आप क्या हो जाएंगी, माइनस के टर्म में उतर जाएंगे, विच मीन्स सी ए का स्क्वायर माइनस सी बी का स्क्वायर। चलिए अब इस टर्म को हम सॉल्व करें तो इस टर्म से हमें प्राप्त होगा क्या, दैट सी ए का स्क्वायर माइनस सी बी का स्क्वायर, सी ए अकॉर्डिंग टू योर पाइथागोरस थ्योरम, दैट सी ए का स्क्वायर माइनस सी बी का स्क्वायर इक्वल्स बी ए का स्क्वायर अकॉर्डिंग टू द पाइथागोरस थ्योरम। सो हियर यू विल गेट दैट सी ए का स्क्वायर अपॉन सी बी के स्क्वायर हम क्या रख सकते हैं, बी ए का स्क्वायर रख सकते हैं, होल अपॉन में बी ए का स्क्वायर हम कर सकते हैं, जो कि ऑलरेडी हमको दिया गया है। इसको अगर घटाएंगे तो हमारे पास क्या आ जाएगा 1, जो किसके बराबर है, आर एच एस के बराबर है। सो हियर एल एच एस इक्वल्स आर एच एस proved. Okay, that's how you can solve the question's answer. Moving on to the next question. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन हमारे पास क्या है, दैट साइन ए इक्वल्स 3/5, देन फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ tan a। इस क्वेश्चन को मैं SW देता हूँ क्योंकि ये क्वेश्चन मैं बहुत इस टाइप से क्वेश्चन मैं बहुत सारे करा चुका हूँ। तो दिस वन इज योर SW। यू कैन सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन आंसर एंड सेंड मी द आंसर इन द कमेंट सेक्शन एज वेल एज द टेलीग्राम ग्रुप। ओके, सो मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन हमारे पास है दैट सिंप्लीफाई साइन स्क्वायर ए अपॉन 1 प्लस कॉस ए प्लस साइन स्क्वायर अपॉन 1 माइनस कॉस ए। इसका हमें वैल्यू निकालना है। चलिए फिर सिंप्लीफाई करते हैं, सॉल्यूशन देखते हैं इसका। क्वेश्चन हमारे पास क्या दिया हुआ है? क्वेश्चन हमारे पास है दैट साइन स्क्वायर ए होल अपॉन 1 प्लस कॉस ए, 1 प्लस कॉस ए प्लस साइन स्क्वायर ए होल अपॉन 1 माइनस कॉस ए, 1 minus cos a. That's great. Now solve this. So after having this term and condition, you will get that after solving this, you will get the LCM of the denominator is 1 plus cos a into 1 minus cos a, and अगर ध्यान से अगर देखें तो साइन स्क्वायर ए इंटू 1 माइनस कॉस ए प्लस साइन स्क्वायर ए इंटू 1 plus cos a, 1 plus cos a, and after solving this you will get what, that 1 plus cos a into 1 plus 1 plus cos a into 1 minus cos a plus b into a minus b के फॉर्मेशन में अगर हम ध्यान से तो यहाँ पे बन रहा है। अगर हम 1 को a ले लें एंड cos a को b ले लें, और तो फिर हम ऐसे देख सकते हैं कि a प्लस बी इंटू ए माइनस बी, और a प्लस बी इंटू ए माइनस बी किसका फॉर्मूला होता है? ए स्क्वायर माइनस बी स्क्वायर का फॉर्मूला होता है। और यहाँ से अगर ऊपर वाली चीज़ें शांत से रहने दें, साइन स्क्वायर ए इंटू 1 माइनस कॉस ए प्लस साइन स्क्वायर ए इंटू 1 प्लस कॉस ए होल अपॉन 1 का स्क्वायर माइनस कॉस ए का स्क्वायर। और यहाँ से ऊपर से हम साइन स्क्वायर ए बाहर निकाल लें, साइन स्क्वायर ए अगर हम बाहर निकाल लें तो हमारे पास बच क्या गया? 1 माइनस कॉस ए, 1 माइनस कॉस ए, 1 माइनस कॉस ए प्लस 1 प्लस कॉस ए, ऊपर में हमारे पास बच गया, एंड नीचे में हमारे पास क्या आ गया? 1 का स्क्वायर तो 1 होता है, एंड कॉस ए का स्क्वायर हमारे पास क्या हो जाएगा? कॉस स्क्वायर ए हो जाएगा, एंड 1 माइनस कॉस स्क्वायर ए हमारे पास क्या आ जाएगा? साइन स्क्वायर ए आ जाएगा। क्या आ जाएगा? साइन स्क्वायर ए, एंड साइन स्क्वायर ए से साइन स्क्वायर ए हमारे पास क्या हो सकता है? कट सकता है। हमारे पास क्या बच गया? 1 माइनस कॉस ए प्लस 1 प्लस कॉस ए। हमारे पास अब बच क्या गया? 1 माइनस कॉस ए प्लस 1 प्लस कॉस ए। ये हमारे पास आंसर बचा। सो अगर हम ध्यान से देखें इसको तोड़े तो 1 माइनस कॉस ए एंड प्लस का समय में मल्टीप्लाई होगा, देन प्लस 1 प्लस कॉस ए, प्लस कॉस ए से माइनस कॉस ए गायब हो जाएगा, एंड द आंसर कम्स 1 प्लस 1 इक्वल्स 2 इज योर आंसर। सो दिस इज हाउ यू कैन सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन। ठीक है, चलिए मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन क्या है? प्रूव दैट साइन ए अपॉन 1 प्लस कॉस ए प्लस साइन ए अपॉन 1 माइनस कॉस ए इक्वल्स 2 कॉसेक ए। ऑलवेज टेक LHS as in your term. Okay, always take LHS as in your term and the solution of the question. So what is your LHS? LHS is sin a upon 1 plus cos a, 1 plus cos a plus sin a upon 1 minus cos a. Okay, then if you solving this question, then the LCM of the denominator is 1 plus cos a into 1 minus cos a, 1 minus cos a, and then here you get sin a into 1 minus cos a, 1 minus cos a plus sin a into 1 plus cos a, 1 plus cos a. Okay, after solving this, here you will get that sin a minus cos a sin a minus cos a into sin a, and here you will get by the plus conditions term sin a plus cos A into sin A, and in the denominator term you will get that 1 plus cos A into 1 minus cos A, and let's take 1 as a and cos A as a b. So here you will get a plus b into a minus, which is the formula of a square minus b square. So 1 square minus cos A's square, and here if you can solve this and if you can look this, then cos A minus cos A into sin A and plus cos A into sin A will gonna be cut it out, and here sin A plus sin A, it's 2 sin A, and from here you will get 1 minus cos square A, which is sin square A. Okay, and for from the square you will get that 1 sin A is cut it out, and here you will get 2 into 1 by sin A, and 1 by sin A stands for 2 into cosec A equals RHS proved. So this is how you can solve this question's answer. I hope this solution will help you a lot, and this question will already help you after solving the question in the examination board as well. Okay, so moving on to the next question. The next question in the front of you, it is the find the value of sin 60 degree plus cos 30 degree plus cos 30 degree into sin 60 degree, sorry, sin 30 degree. Let's solve these questions. Let's take the solution of the question. I repeat again, first solve the question by yourself. After getting the answer, and if you got the answer, then after watch the solution. If you can't got the answer, after solving the question and after trying the question, just watch the solution. Okay, so let's see what question says. Sin 60 degree into cos 30 degree plus cos 60 degree into sin 30 degree. Okay, what is the value of sin 60 degree? It is root 3 upon 2 into what is the value of cos 30 degree? It is also root 3 upon 2 plus what is the value of cos 60 degree? It is 1 upon 2, and what's the value of sin 30 degree? It is 1 upon 2. And after solving this, root 3 into root 3 comes 3, and 2 into 2 comes 4, plus 1 into 1 comes 1, and 2 to the comes 4. After solving this, you will get the LCM as 4, and there you will get 3 plus 1, which comes 4 by 4. After getting it, you will get 1. So the answer is 1. This is how you can solve this question. That is a very easy question for you. Moving on to the next question. The next question is in front of you. It is simplify sec square 30 degree minus tan square 30 degree equals what? So let's say the question and let's say the solution as well. Solve this question first by yourself, then after watch the solution. Sec square 30 degree minus tan square 30 degree. So sec square 30 degree, which means sec 30 degrees square, minus tan square 30 degree, which means tan 30 degrees square, right? So sec 30, which means 2 upon root 3's square, minus tan 30, which means 1 upon root 3's square. So here you will get 2's square, which is 4, and root 3's square, which is 3, minus 1's square, which is 1, and root 3's square, which is 3, and here the LCM comes 3, and the solution begins 4 minus 1, which is 3 upon 3, comes as 1 is your answer. Okay, so this is how you can solve this question's answer. And moving on to the next question. So the next question is in front of you. I hope that question all gonna be clear, and this question is also very easy question. After I'll give you just the hint, and this question is this question I'll give you as your homework. Solve this question again, solve this question and submit the answer as my Telegram group. And I'm telling I told you about the Telegram group in the last of the video, so continue watching the video, don't skip it. because every second of this video is important for all of you. Okay, so moving next, what the question says, cot A equals 7 by 24. The given point is cot A, which is 7 by 24. Here you will get B by P, and you need to find out the H. According to the Pythagoras theorem, you will be able to find H. The formula of H is root under P square plus B square, and after solving this you will get H, P and B as well. And after after giving you after finding the H, P and the value of B, you will be able to find the cosec A's value as well. Okay, so solve this question as in a homework. This question comes in your homework. And moving on to the next question. The next question is in front of you. It is prove that tan square A plus 1 plus tan square A plus 1 by 1 plus tan square A, it's 1. So let's take LHS as your question. Then after you will be able to solve the question's answer. What LHS says is tan square A upon 1 plus tan square A, 1 plus tan square A plus 1 plus 1 upon 1 plus tan square A. And if you solve this, you will get the LCM of the denominator is 1 plus tan square A, 1 plus tan square A, and here you will get tan square A plus 1. After solving this, you will be able to write it down, write the numerator as 1 plus tan square A. The denominator is also comes 1 plus tan square A. After having this, you will be able to get it 1 is equals to RHS, hence proved. Hence proved. So this is how you can solve the question's answer. Moving on to the next question. The next question is on the computer screen, which is prove that tan A plus cot A is equals to cosec A into sec A. This question is very easy, but and the most important trick for solving this question is just make all these categories and all these values into sine or cos or in both. Whenever you get tan, cot, cosec, sec, it is etc. Just the first command to solve this question is to convert that all these things into sine theta or the cos theta or in the both. Either you can convert it in a sine theta only, either you can convert it in a cos theta only, and try to convert, if it is possible, and try to convert in a both values only. Okay, and then after you will be 100% you will be able to find the question solution in a very easy way. So what's the value comes? Tan A plus cot A, tan A plus cot A. Okay, so tan A equals the value formula of tan A equals to sin A upon cos A plus the value of cot A equals to cos A upon sin A. Okay, and here the LCM got cos A into sin A, and after you will get that sin A into sin A, sin square A plus cos A into cos A, cos square A, and here you will get sin square A plus cos square equals 1. So we can write it down there that 1 by cos A into sin A, because sin square A plus cos square A comes 1. Okay, and 1 by cos A comes 1 by cos A into 1 by sin A. 1 by cos A comes cosec, 1 by cos A comes cos A into 1 by sin A comes cosec A, and here you will get that cosec A into cos A, which is equals to your RHS, hence proved. So this is the solution of this question, and this is how you can solve this question in a very easy way. I already told you and are supposed to repeat it again that if you get any kind of values in a, just for example, either than the sine or cos, just try to make it in the terms of the sine, either it is either completely in a sine or completely in a cos, and just completely in a both sine or cos, sine and cos, and after solving that, and after converting the all values in the sine and cos, you will be easily find the question solution in a very easy way. Okay, so this is how you can solve this question's answer. I hope this question will help you a lot. Moving on to the next question. The next question is in front of you is find the value of sine 30 degree into cos 60 degree plus cos 30 degree into sine 60 degree. Let's solve these questions. Let's see the solution. What question says? Question says that sine 30 degree into cos 60 degree plus cos 30 degree into sine 60 degree. Okay, sine 60 degree. If you know that the value of sine 30 degree is 1 by 2 into the value of cos 60 degree is also 1 by 2 plus the value of cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2 and the value of sine 30 degree is also root 3 by 2. After solving this, the multiplication of 1 into 1 is comes 1 and the multiplication of 2 into 2 comes 2 plus the multiplication of root 3 comes 3 and the multiplication of 2 comes 4. So here you will get 4 by 4 and there you will be able to get it answers 1. This one is your answer. This is a very easy question for you. Let's move back. Let's move forward to the next question. The next question is in front of you, says if cos A equals to 12 by 13, then find the value of sin A and tan A. This question is also very easier. I'll give you the hint of this question and I'll suppose to give you the question is in a HW. Solve this question and send the solutions on the Telegram group. Okay, Telegram group. I'll suppose to talk you about the Telegram group in the last of the video. So continue watch this video, don't skip. Okay. So what's the hint? That the given point is cos A. The given point of this question is cos A, which is 12 by 13, and the value of cos A is b upon h. Okay, b upon h, and here again you need to find out p. So according to your Pythagoras theorem, you will supposed to find p. The value of p is root under h square minus b square, and after getting your p, you will be supposed to able to find out the value of the sin A and tan A as well. Okay. So moving on to the next question. Next question is evaluate tan square 45 degree plus 2 into sin 30 degree plus cos square 60 degree. Let's solve the question and see the solution of this question. The question says tan square 45 degree plus 2 into sin square 60 degree plus cos square 60 degree What is the value of tan 45 if it comes tan square 45 degree, which means tan 45 degrees square plus 2 into sin 60 degrees square plus cos 60 degrees square. Okay, and here you will get what is the value of tan 45 degree, which is 1. So it comes 1 square plus 2 into what's the value of sin 60 degree, which is root 3 upon 2 square, and what's the value of cos 60 degree, which is again 1 by 2's, sorry, root 3 upon cos 60, right, root 3 upon 2's square. Sin 60 root 3 by 2 and cos 60 degree 1 by 2. Sorry, it is 1 by 2. Sorry to bother, and the value of the 1 by it is 1 by 2's square. Okay, so here you will get 1 square 1. So as we already write 1, the value of 1 is comes 1 by 1 plus 2 into root 3 square is 3 and the 2 square is 4 plus 1 square is 1 and 2 square is also 4. Okay, and here you will get 1 by 1 plus 3 2's are 6 by 4 plus 1 by 4. Okay, and then after solving this, you will get the LCM of the denominator is 4. So here you will get 4 plus 6 plus 1. So it is 11 by 4. 11 by 4 is your answer. Okay, so this question's answer is 11 by 4. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Next question is in front of you, which says what? It says that prove that sin A upon cos A plus cos A upon sin A, cos A upon sin A, the value becomes sec square A plus cosec square A. Okay. So let's take LHS as your question, and here we already see that all the values are in the sin A and cos A. Okay, so we no need to change the question's value again in another trigonometric terms. So let's see the LHS. What LHS says? LHS says sin A upon cos A plus cos A upon sin A, which is equals to, and if you see the LCM of the denominator, you will get cos A into sin A, and here you will get sin A into sin A, which is sin square A, plus cos A into cos A, which is cos square A, and here you will get sin square A plus cos square A, which is equals to what? Which is equals to 1. Okay, which is equals to what? 1. According to your Pythagoras, sin square A plus cos square A is equals 1, and then after 1 by cos A into sin A, and cos A into sin A comes sec A, cos A into sin A comes cosec A, cosec A into sec A, cosec A into sec A, and after solving this, take RHS as well, and solve RHS. After solving the RHS, you will also supposed to get the cosec A into sec A, and then after solving the RHS, you will be able to find RHS is also equals to your LHS. So in this question, we need to solve both the questions, RHS as well as LHS also. Okay, so this RHS is given you as in a homework. Solve this RHS, and then after you will be able to find the questions answer in a very quite easy way. Moving on to the next question. The next question supposed to says to you that prove that 1 plus cot square A is equals to cosec square A. To solving this question, we must need to take a right angle triangle for our configuration. This one, this one is your theta, this one is your 90-degree angle, this one is the 90-degree angle. Let's see the A as in your angle B is in the 90-degree, and C is also as a complementary. So what's the height for that angle A? It is always CA. And what's the perpendicular? It is CB. Perpendicular, it is CB. And what's the base? It is BA. Okay, then solve these questions. Answer. Okay, and here you will get the LHS. Let's take the LHS as in your question. The LHS says that 1 plus cot square E, 1 plus cot square E. So it comes 1 square plus 1 square plus cot is square as well. 1 square is equals to 1 by 1 square, and what's the cot A's value? It is B by P's value, P squares. So what's 1 by 1 squares is 1 by 1 squares, and what's the value of P? Sorry, what's the value of B? The value of B is BA. So BA upon what's the value of P? It is CB. CB's square, right? So 1 square is 1 by 1 plus BA square is BA square, and CB's square is CB square, which is equals to CB's square plus BA's square whole upon CB's square after solving this masterpiece. Okay, and after solving this term, you will know that CB's square plus BA's square, CB's square plus BA's square is equals to CA's square according to your Pythagoras theorem. And here you will be able to see that if you put this value in this question, you will be able to find CA's square whole upon CB's square. And what's your CA? CA square whole upon CB's square also comes CA whole upon CB's square whole square, right? And what's your CA? CA is your hypotenuse. And what's your CB? CB is your perpendicular, right? So it's hypotenuse upon perpendicular whole square, right? And what's the formula of hypotenuse and perpendicular? It is cosec. Cosec A is formula. So cosec A is square, and cosec A square also comes as a cosec square A equals your RHS. Proved. So this is how you can solve this question's answer. This one is a very easy question for you, and you will get the question's answer easily by in your term. So this question is also very easy. I'll give you this question's solution is in HW. Solve this question, and then after send me the solution in the comment section as well as in the Telegram group also. Okay. The next question says 1 plus tan square A, 1 plus tan square A into sin square A equals sin square A plus tan square A. Prove that it is in sin square A plus tan square A. Let's take LHS in your question, and then after you will be able to solve this question as well. Okay. So what it says, 1 plus tan square A. The question says 1 plus tan square A into sin square A, sin square A, 1 plus tan square A, which means 1 plus sin square A upon cos square A whole upon sin square into sin square A, right? So it is comes cos square A plus sin square A whole upon cos square A, and it is in comes as sin square A. Okay, sin square A. And if you got this, then cos square A plus sin square A comes 1 by cos square A into sin square A. Okay, and here you will get sin square A upon cos square A, which is equals to tan square A. And after solving the right hand side of this question, sin square A plus tan square A, what is the value of the sin square A? 1 by cos square A, sorry, after solving this question's RHS, you will be able to find the value of this question and the answer of this question in a very easy term. To solve the RHS or is in your homework, and then after proving the RHS is equals to your LHS, send the solution on the Telegram section and send the answer. Also send the answer in the comment section of this video. Okay. So moving on to the next question. What the next question says that prove that sec A minus 1 plus into sec A plus 1 is equals to 1 plus cos A upon 1 minus cos A upon 1 plus cos A. Let's solve this question answers. Let's take LHS in your question. What LHS says that sec A minus 1 upon sec A plus 1 multiplied sec A minus 1 whole upon sec A minus 1. Okay, so if you got the LCM of the denominator, if you see the LCM of the denominator, it comes sec A is square minus 1's square. Why it is comes so? So it is A plus B into A minus B, and what comes here? So it comes sec A minus 1 into sec A minus 1, sec A minus 1's complete square, which means whole square. Okay, so what sec A is minus 1 is comes in your sec square A plus 1 minus 2 into sec A. Okay, and here sec square A minus 1 comes sec square A minus 1. Okay, so here we will get what? Here you will get sec square theta plus 1 minus 2 into sec A. Okay, after having the minus as in your common, after getting the minus as in your common, you will be able to find that sec square a minus 1. Wait, does we made any kind of mistake in this question? क्या हम लोग इस क्वेश्चन में कोई मिस्टेक कर रहे हैं? sec square a minus 1 plus 1. Let's take RHS. Wait. Okay, drop this question as in your HW, solve this question answers, okay, and send this question's answer in my Telegram group, because I think there is some problems happened, and there is some we made any kind of mistake in this question. This is the reason why the solution can't get it at appropriate. So this one is the mistake. Okay, solve this question is in your HW and send the solution on the Telegram group. Okay, Telegram group, and where the Telegram group says, where the Telegram group is, so I'll take the Telegram group's information in the last of the video. So watch this continuous and watch this video as the till the end. Okay, so moving on to the next question. So next question is in front of you is 1 minus cos square a. Prove that 1 minus cos square a upon sin square a equals 1. This one is a very easy question. This question solves in within 2 to 3 lines. Let's take LHS as your question. 1 minus cos square a whole upon sin square a. What's 1 minus cos square a says? Sin square a upon sin square a. Why is it so? Because you know that 1 minus cos square a is equals sin square a. This is the reason. Sin square a upon sin square a comes 1, which is also your RHS. In the last of the video, RHS proved. In the last of the video, I just supposed to think that we had made any kind of mistake which I don't be able to find it out, and which I don't be able to figure it out. This is the reason why I'll give you this question as in your homework. Solve this question and send the solution on the Telegram group, and it will be quite helpful for you as well. And if you can't be able to solve this question, then in the next video and then in the next lecture we will also discuss about that problem. Okay, so moving out to the next question. The next question is in front of you, which says prove that if sin a plus cos a equals to root 2 into sin a, then prove the value of sin a into cos a. I also give this question as in your HW, which is it is also a very vast question. It is also a very vast question, and it is a very good question. Solve this question first by yourself, okay, and if you can't find the solution, in the next lecture we also discuss about this questions problem as well. But first, solve this question is in your HW and send the solution on the Telegram group and send the answer on the comment section. Okay, moving on to the next question. Let's move. The next question is in front of you, that prove that tan square a plus 1 upon sec square a. I already discussed in a previous questions. So I also give this question is in your HW. Solve this question on your home and send the solution on the Telegram group. Okay, Telegram group. Okay, so moving on to the next question. The next question is prove that 1 minus sin square a is equals to cos square a. This one is also solved by previous questions, similar to your previous question. So solve it is in your HW. And send the solution on the Telegram group. Okay, send the solution on the Telegram group. Let's move to the next question. The next question says cosec square a. Prove that cosec square a minus cot square a equals to 1. This question also very similar to your previous questions. Solve this question is in HW and send the solution on the Telegram group. Okay, send the solution on the Telegram group. Okay, let's move back to the next question. The next question is in front of you, that if sec a equals to 5 by 4, then prove that tan square equals to 9 by 16. Let's solve this question. What the condition says, sec a equals to 5 by 4. Let's take one right angle triangle by which we can easily solve this question's answer. That one is your theta, that one comes as a 90-degree angle. This one is also one acute angle. The theta says a, So A is your angle, that one is your, let's the angle B, and that one is the C. So here you will get that H equals CA and P equals what? So P equals CB and B equals what? So B equals BA. Okay, and what is the given value is sec A equals 5 by 4, and the value of sec A is hypotenuse upon what? It is sec A hypotenuse upon base. So we need to find out what? We just need to find out the perpendicular equals what? Okay, the perpendicular equals what? So the value of the perpendicular comes with the help of the Pythagoras theorem. And you know that according to the Pythagoras, the value of P comes root under h square minus b square. What's the value of h? The value of h is CA, and the values of h is CA is 5, and the value of h is the value of b is 4. Okay, the value of h is 5, which means 5 square minus 4 square, 5 square minus 4 square, which is equals to 25 minus 16, which comes root under 9. The value of root under 9 is 3. Okay, here you will get the question's answer as your 3, and perpendicular, the value of perpendicular comes 3. The value of perpendicular comes what? It is 3. Now what the question says, that value of tan square equals 19 degree, 19 by 9 by 16. So what's the value of tan A? First let's calculate the value of tan A. Tan A value, you know that about the formula of tan A, it is perpendicular upon base. Okay, what's the value of P, and what's the P stands for CB, and what's the B stands for this angle? It is BA. What's the value of the CB is? What the value of the CB is? CB's value is 3, and what the value of BA is 4. Okay, so value of the tan theta, so the value of the tan A equals 3 by 4, and if you got squaring both side, you will supposed to get the answer is tan A's square is also equals 3 by 4's whole square, right? 3 by 4's whole square, and here you will get tan square A equals 6 by 19 as in your answer. So this is how you can solve this question and prove that the value of tan square A equals 9 by 16. So moving on to the next question. The next question as asked by your term is solve for x that the value of sin square x plus cos square x equals 1. I already solved this question is in your previous lectures and in your previous questions. This question is also similar to the previous question, but the value is changed. The only value is changed is the x, where which is replaced by a, which is the value of change is a, which is replaced by x. Okay, which means in the previous questions the value of x is stands as the value of a, and here the value of a stands as the value of x. So if you want, let's see and let's solve these questions answer as well. Okay, so what is the solution of the question? Let's take right angle triangle for the solution of this question. This one is your theta, this one is your 90-degree angle, right? Let's take this one angle is angle A, angle B, and this one is the angle C. Okay, and what's the given scenario is, let's take LHS always as in a question. What the scenario is, sin square x plus cos square x is equals 1. We need to have to find it out. So let's take angle A as in your x. Okay, then we will be able to find it out what, that the value of sin square x is the value of sin x square, and the values of cos square x, which is the value of cos x square, and then after you will be able to find it out what, the value of sin x is equals, And what is the value? What is the value of the perpendicular, hypotenuse, and base in this question? According to this scenario, according to this angle, the angle x, the perpendicular value of this question is CB, and the base value of this question is BA, and the hypotenuse value of this question is your CA. And here you will get what is the value of sin x, which is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, and what is the value of the cos x, which is based upon hypotenuse, right? So here you will be able to get that what is the value of the perpendicular, which is CB, what is the value of the height, which is CA, so CB is upon CA's whole square, and what is the value of the base, it is BA, and what is the value of the height, which is CA's, so BA upon CA's whole square comes right over there, and here you will get that CB's square upon CA's square plus B's square upon CA's square. And after solving this question, after solving this term, you will be able to find it out that the LCM of the denominator is CA's square, and here we will get CB's square plus BA's square, CB's square plus BA's square. And after solving this term, you will be able to know that according to your Pythagoras theorem, we will know that CB's square, the value of the CB's square plus BA's square is equals to your CA's square, right? So you will be able to find it out that we will put all these values in that of the question. That one is a CA square whole upon CA square, which comes 1, which is equals to your RHS. So here you will find that LHS is equals RHS, hence proved. This is how you can solve this question answer. Moving on to the next question. The next question says that prove that 1 plus sin A into 1 minus sin A is equals to cos square. That one is a very easy question and very easy to solve it out. So let's take LHS as in your question. What LHS says? LHS says that 1 plus sin A into 1 minus sin A is equals 1 plus sin A is equals. Here if you take 1, if you let 1 is equals A, and if you let sin A is equals B, then here you will be able to get that A plus B into A minus B, which is the formula of A square minus B square, then 1, then it is comes 1 square minus sin A square. How did you get that? You will get that the formula of A plus B into A minus B is equals A square minus B square, right? So here you will get 1 square is always comes once, and what the value of sin A square, which is sin square A, and 1 minus sin square A, the formula comes as a cos square A. How did you get that? You will know that 1 minus sin square A's value is cos square A. So here you will be able to find it out that LHS is equals to your RHS, hence proved. Moving on to the next question. The next question says that prove that 1 plus sec A upon sec A minus tan A minus 1 minus 1 plus sec A upon tan A is equals to cosec square A. Let's take the question as in your HW. After solving this question by yourself, send this question solution on my Telegram channel. And if you can't get the answer of this question, in the next lecture, we will supposed to discuss about this question in a very deep way. Okay. So moving on to the next question. The next question is also very easy question. I already have solved lots of question in this your previous classes and your previous terms. What the value says that if the value of tan A equals to 4 by 3, then find the value of the sin A, cos A, sec A and cosec A. This one is a very easy question and you will be supposed to find it out. And if you want the hint of this question, let's suppose to give me the hint, and this question also I'll give you in your SW. Solve this question and send the solution on the Telegram group, and the answer is in the comment section as well. So what's the hint? What's given us in this question? That tan A equals 4/3, and the value of the tan A is perpendicular upon base, and here we will see that the value of h is missing. So we need to find out the value of h. So according to your Pythagoras theorem, you will be able to find out that the value of h is equals to root under the value of p square plus the value of b square, right? Here you will get the h as well, and after getting the p, b and h, you will be able to find all these quotient terms and the very easy way. So this one is the hint of this question. Moving on to the next question. The next question is prove that sin 2a equals 2 sin a into cos a. I'll also give these questions as in your HW. Solve this question by yourself. And send the solution on the Telegram group. And if you can't be able to solve this question, in the next lecture we will be discuss about this question in a very deep way and in a very expanded way. Okay, so move on to the next question. The next question is prove that tan a equals sin a upon cos a. This one is a very easy question and also very tricky question that no one will get the answer of this question. Okay, so let's take in this term as RHS is in your question. Okay, you will be always take LHS as in your question, but in this question let's take RHS as in your question. So what RHS says that sin a upon cos a. Let's take a right angle triangle for also solving for this question. Let's take theta, and this one is your 90-degree angle. This one is also another one your acute angle. Let's take A, which is your theta. This one is your angle B, and this one is your angle C. And what's the perpendicular for this question? It is CB. You know that. What's the base of this question? Which is BA. And what is the height of this question? Which is CA. Right. So here we will get that the formula of sin A is equals to P by H. Right, and formula of cos A equals to B by H. So here you will get that P by H whole upon me B by H, and after solving this term you will be able to find that P by H is multiplied by H upon B So from H to H it will be cancelled out, and the formula is just only remain that P by B, and the value of P by B comes as your tan. So here you will be get that LHS is equals to your RHS, hence proved. This is how you can solve this question's answer. Moving on to the next question. The next question is in front of you. It's find the value of the sin square 30 degree plus cos square 30 degree. Let's find it out. Let's solve the question as well. So the value of sin, what the question says is sin square 30 degree plus cos square 30 degree is equals. What is the value of the what the question says? If the sin square 30 degree is there, and which means the sin 30 degrees square plus cos square 30 degree, which means cos 30 degrees square, and here you will get what is the value of the sin 30 degree, which is 1 by 2, and what is the value of the cos 30 degree, which is root 3 upon 2, that one is square. What is the value of 1 by 2 square? 1 square is 1 and 2 square is 4, plus root 3 square is 3 and 2 square is also 4. So here you will get the LCM of the denominator is 4, and you will be able to find it out 1 plus 3. Here you will get 4 upon 4, which comes 1, and the value of this question is 1 is in your answer. Moving back to the next question, moving forward to the next question. The next question is evaluate cosec square 45 degree minus 2 into cot square 45 degree. This one is also a very easy and tricky question. Let's solve this question. The question says cosec square 45 degree minus 2 into cot square 45 degree. Right over there it is. So what's the question says? Cosec square 45 degree, which means cosec 45 degrees square minus 2 into cot 45 degrees square, right? And here you will get cosec 45 degree, which means 2 upon root 3 square minus 2 into cot 45 degree, which means 1 square, right? So what's the 2's square, which is 4, and what is the value of root 3's square, which is 3, minus 2 into what is the 1 square, which is 1. So here will we get 4 by 3 minus 2 by 1, right? And if you solve these questions, the LCM will be get 3, and here is 4 minus 6, which comes minus 2 upon 3 is in your answer. So here is your solution. Moving out to the next question. The next question says that 1 minus cos A, prove that 1 minus cos A upon sin A equals to sin A upon 1 plus cos A. Let's take RHS as in your question, in this question as well. So let's take RHS, not LHS. Okay. So what RHS says as sin A upon 1 plus cos A, and after the rationalization of the denominator, you will be able supposed to link. You will be able to supposed to write it down that 1 minus cos A upon 1 minus cos A is equals to, here you will get that sin A into 1 minus cos A, and here you will get that 1 plus cos A into 1 minus cos A. So what is the value comes right over there? It is sin A into 1 minus cos A, and there you will get that 1 plus cos A into 1 minus cos A, which is 1 minus cos A is square, 1's square minus cos A is square. Here you will get that sin A into 1 minus cos A whole upon 1's square is 1, and cos square is cos square A, and 1 minus cos square A, it is sin square A, right? From square the 1 sin A is cut it out and cancelling out, and here you will get 1 minus cos A whole upon sin A, which is equals to your RHS, hence proved. So this is how you can solve this question answer. Moving on to the next question. We had lots of questions to solve, so be prepared for it. Be energetic, don't lose your hope, don't lose your confidence, don't lose your motivation. Solve this question and get your marks and get your percentage as a higher qualified in your board exams. Okay, so what question 36 number says, if cot A equals to 5 by 12, then find the value of sin A and cos A. I already told this question in the previous chapters, so I also give this question as in your HW. Solve this question and send the solution sorry, send the solution on the Telegram group. Okay, moving out to the next question. So what the question number 37 says is, if sin A equals to 4 by 5, then find the value of sec A and cot A. This question is also, I will give you it is in homework, which I already solved. I already solved this kind of question is in your previous questions. Okay, solve this question and send the solution on the Telegram group. Okay, Telegram group. Okay, so moving on to the next question. The next question is in front of you. It's find the simplify the value of sin 45 degree plus cos 45 degree minus tan 45 degree. Okay, let's solve these questions. Let's solve this question. What question says is, the value of sin 45 degree plus cos 45 degree minus tan 45 degree. So what is the value of sin 45 degree? It is 1 by 2, 1 by root 2, plus what is the value of cos 45 degree? It is also 1 by root 2. Okay, and what is the value of tan 45 degree? Which is 1 by 1. So if you see, then the scenario comes, and the denominators LCM comes root 2. So you will get 1 plus 1 minus what? Minus of root 2. Okay, so here you will get that 2 plus root 2 whole upon root 2. If you get rationalize this term, you will get root 2 upon root 2, and here you will get 2 plus root 2 into what? Into what? Root 2, and from there downwards you will get 2. So here you will get 2 root 2 plus plus 2 whole upon 2, and if you get 2 as in your common factor, you will be able to get 1 plus root 2 1 plus root 2 whole upon 2. So from there you will be able to find out the value of it is 1 plus root 2 is in your answer. Okay, moving on to the next question. The next question number 39 says, find the value of cos square 60 degree minus sin square 30 degree plus tan square 45 degree. Let's solve this question as well. What the question says the value of cos square 60 degree minus sin square 30 degree plus tan square 45 degree. If the value asking about the cos square 60 degree, which means the cos 60 degrees square, cos 60 degrees square, and sin square 30 degree, which means sin 30 degrees square, sin 30 degrees square, and tan 45 degree, which means tan 45 degrees square, tan 45 degrees square. Okay, so what's the value? What's the value of the cos 60 degree, which is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 square, minus sin 30 degree, which is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 square, plus tan 45 degree, which is 1 square, right? So here you will get that 1 plus 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, minus 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, minus 1. So here you will get that minus 1 by 4 is cut it out with respect to the plus 1 by 4, and there you will be able to find the value of this question is minus 1 is in your answer. Okay, moving out to the next question. This is how you can solve this question. Moving out to the 40th number question of this lecture. 40th number question says that prove that cot A equals 1 by tan A. Okay, so let's take RHS is as your question in this question as well. So RHS is 1 by tan A, right? And what is the value of the tan A, which is perpendicular by base? And if you solve this question, that 1 by 1 is multiplied by b by h. After solving this scenarios comes get it reverse to this term as well. Here you will get b into 1 comes b and h into 1 comes h, and the value of b by h comes cot. So here you will get that LHS is equals to your RHS, hence proved. So moving on to the next question. The next question says that prove that cosec square A minus 1 is equals to cot square A. I already get this question is in a previous lecture, previous questions. Okay, and if you want the questions hint, then I'm supposed to give you the hint that according to your Pythagoras theorem, just repeat the Pythagoras theorem in this question also, and you will be supposed to get the answer. Solve this question and send the solution on my Telegram group. Okay, and the answer on the comment section. Okay, moving on to the next question. So what the next question says that sec A into 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A is equals to cos A. We need to find it out. Okay, so what the LHS is? The LHS says that sec A into 1 minus sin A into 1 plus sin A What is the sec A? Let the sec A as in and its position, and if you see that let the 1 is A, let the value of 1 is concluded as a and sin its value is concluded as a b. So here you get 1 a plus b into a minus b, and the value of it is 1 square minus sin a square, right? And 1 minus sin square a is cos square a. So here is sec a into cos square a, and sec a is equals to 1 by cos a into cos square a. From one cos is going to be cancelled out, and here the value remains that cos a, which is equals to your RHS, hence proved. So this is how you can solve this question's answer. Let's comment in the video that how much question you will be able to solve it out. as in your own way, and how much of question are left which you can't be able to solve it out. Let's simplify this question as well, that the value asking about this question is 1 plus tan square a upon 1 minus tan square a upon 1 plus tan square a. Let's solve this solution. The solution of this question says, what the question says is 1 plus tan square a, sorry 1 minus tan square a upon 1 plus tan square a. Let's rationalize the denominator of this question. So here we will get 1 minus tan square a whole upon 1 minus tan square a, right? So you will get 1 minus tan square is whole square in the numerator, and you will get 1 plus tan square a into 1 minus tan square a, which is 1 square minus tan a square, right? And if you get the solution of this question, then you will be able to find it out that 1 minus tan square is formula is 1 square plus tan a square minus 2 into 1 into tan a. The value of a minus b applies on this term, and 1 minus tan square is sec square a. 1 minus tan square a remains as a 1 minus tan square a, 1 minus tan square a, right? And here we will get that 1 plus tan square a, 1 plus tan square a is sec square a minus 2 into tan a, and here we will get that 1 minus tan square a, right? 1 minus tan square a. So after getting this solution, what we will be able to find it out? Is there any kind of common term comes out of this question? No. So I think this one is the value of this question. Let's suppose it comes sec square a minus 2 tan a whole upon 1 minus tan square a. This one is the answer of this question. Okay, so moving on to the next question. The next question is, find the value of the sec 30 degree into cos 60 degree minus tan 45 degree. I give this question is in your homework. So let's solve this question, okay, and send the solution on the Telegram group. That one is also a very easy question for you, okay, and also send the answer on the comment section as well. So I will supposed to recognize that how much question of you will be able to solve it out in a very correct way, okay. So moving on to the next question. Sorry. The next question says that prove that 1 minus sin square a plus 1 plus sin square a is equals to 2 into 1 plus sin square a. Okay, let's solve this question. What the LHS says? The LHS says that 1 minus sin a is square, 1 minus sin a is square plus 1 plus sin a is square. Sin a is whole square. 1 minus sin a is square comes as 1 square plus sin a is square minus 2 sin a, right? 2 sin a plus 1 plus sin a square comes as a 1 square plus sin a square plus 2 sin a, right? And if you solve this, you will be able to find out 1 square plus sin a square minus 2 sin a plus 1 square plus sin a square, sin a square, sin a square, which means sin square a plus 2 sin a. Here we will be able to write it out there sin square a, and minus 2 sin a from 2 sin a is carried out, and you will get 1 square plus 1 square, which is 2 into 1 square, 2 into 1 square plus sin square a plus sin square a, 2 into sin square a, 2 sin square a. You will get 2 as in your common, and you will be able to find out 1 plus sin square a, which is equals to your RHS. Hence proved. Okay, so moving on to the next question. This one is the question number 50 for this lecture. Question number 46 says, if sin A equals to 7 by 25, then find the remaining trigonometric, which means if the sin A's value is 7 by 25, then find the value of cos A equals what, tan A equals what, sin cos tan, cosec A equals what, sec A equals what, and cot A's value equals what. I'll give this question as in your HW, which is I already solved this kind of question in your previous questions. So you will supposed to solve this question answer and send the solution on the Telegram group. Okay, moving on to the next question. The next question says that prove that cos square A equals 1 minus sin square A. I also suppose this. I also supposed to solve the similar questions of this lecture as well. So I will this question is in your HW also. Solve this question and send the solution on the Telegram group. Okay, send the solution on the Telegram group. So moving on to the next question. The next question says that prove that 1 tan square A plus 1 equals to sec square A. The similar question, I'll give you this question also is in your HW. Solve this question and send the solution on the Telegram group. Moving on to the next question. Next question says simplify cosec square A minus cot square A comes what? So let's solve this question. Question says cosec square A minus cot square A equals what? Right? Cosec square, which means cosec A's square, cosec A's square minus cot square A, which means cot A's square, and cosec square A, which means hypotenuse upon perpendicular square, right? And cot square A, which means base upon perpendiculars square, right? Either if you can't be able to solve this question, or for example cosec square A, which means 1 by sin A's square minus cot A equals cos A upon sin A's square, sin A's whole square, right? So here you will get that 1's square is 1 and sin A's square is sin square A minus cos square is cos square A upon sin square A, and here will be, if you will be solve this question, you will get the LCM is sin square A, and the value of sin and here you will get the value of 1 minus cos square A. And after solving this term, you will be able to find it out that the value of Chuki 1 minus cos square A equals sin square A. You will be able to get that sin square A whole upon the value comes sin square A, which is equals to comes as your 1. So 1 is your answer. So this is how you can solve these questions as well. So moving on to the next question. The next question is find the value of sin 60 degree minus cos 30 degree. That one is also very easy question. Let's solve it out in a very fastest way. What question says that sin 60 degree minus cos 30 degree. Okay, sin 60 degrees value is root 3 upon 2 plus cos 30 degrees value is 1 upon 2. Okay, here you will get root 3 plus 1 whole upon 2, and that one is not your answer. You will supposed to find out the, if you will be able, then you will sorry, it is minus, there is minus, so it also comes here, it also comes minus. You are supposed to leave the question here as in your answer, but if you want to solve it out, you are supposed to get the rationalization of the numerator, as well. Similar to your if the denominator comes as is an irrational term, you will supposed to get the rationalization of the denominator. Similarly, you just need to get the rationalize of the numerator as well, and then after you will be able to find out the answer of this question as well. So root 2 and root 3 plus 1 whole upon root 3 plus 1. This is how you can solve this question's answer. Okay, so moving on to the next question. the 51st question of this lecture is, prove that tan A plus cot A equals to cos A. We have already seen this question. We have already seen this question. Solve this question as in your HW and send the solution of the on the Telegram group. Okay. So moving out next. Next question says, prove that sin square A upon 1 minus cos A plus sin square A upon 1 plus cos A equals to 2 into sec A. I think this question is also a repeated question, but let's solve this question. Okay. Solution. What's your LHS says? LHS says that sin square A. I think this one is the repeated question, right? Yes, this one is also the repeated question of the previous lecture. So I'll give you this question's solution as in HW as well. Solve this question and send the solution on the Telegram. Okay. Moving up next. The next question is, prove that 1 plus sin A upon cos A plus 1 plus sin A upon cos A equals to 2 into sec A. Okay, let's solve this question. This question is quite different from the previous question. So let's solve this question. Take the LHS as your question, as a regular question. So what LHS says that 1 plus sin A whole upon cos A, 1 plus sin A whole upon cos A plus 1 minus sin A whole upon cos A. Okay. So if you able to solve it out, the LCM comes cos A. The LCM comes cos A, and here you will be able to get that. 1 plus sin A, 1 plus sin A plus 1 minus sin A, right? 1 plus sin A plus 1 minus sin A. And if you see that here comes this, from the sin A, minus sin A, they're going to be cancelling out, and 1 plus 1 equals to 2. 2 by cos A, and 2 into 1 by cos A, you will get that 2 into sec A, which is equals to your RHS, hence proved. So moving on to the next question. The next question is, if tan A equals to 1 by root 3, find the values of all other trigonometric ratios. This one is the very easy question. This one is a very different question from all these questions. So let's solve the question. The value says, if tan A equals to 1 upon root 3. So if this question will be given to you, then we will already know that tan A equals to, what's the value of the 1 by 30 in the ratio of the term, and the tan 30 degrees value is 1 by 3 in this term. So from tan A going to be cancelling out. So the value of A comes 30 degree. And then after the question asks about that, find the value of the all other trigonometric ratios. For example, so it asking about to us that sin 30 degrees value is equals what? Cos 30 degrees value is equals what? Tan is given. Cosec 30 degrees value is equals what? Sec 30 degrees value is equals what? And also cot 30 degrees value is equals what? So let's solve this question. Now sin A, which is sin 30 degrees value, sin 30 degrees value is comes what? 1 by 2, answer. And what's cos? For cos A equals cos 30 degrees value asking about. So what's the cos 30 degrees value is root 3 upon 2. Okay. Now about the about cosec A, which is cosec 30 degree, which comes what? Which comes sin 30 degree, which is comes 2. Okay. About sec, so sec A, which is equals to sec 30 degrees value. Sec 30 degrees value is root 2 upon 3. And what about the cot? Cot A equals cot 30 degrees value. So it is root 3 is the answer. So this is how you can solve this question as well. Moving on to the next question. The next and the second last question of this lecture is, prove that cos 2A equals 1 minus 2 sin square A. I already solved this question is in a previous classes. previous questions. Okay, take this question, take the reference of that questions as well, and solve the question and send the solution on the Telegram, and also the answer on the comment section as well. Okay, moving on to the next question, and the last question I think of this lecture is, if cos a equals to 3 by 5, then find the values of the tan a, sin a, sec a, and cos a. So this one is also a very easy question. If you want the hint, then I'll give the hint, and this question is given, then I'll give this question to solve it in your SW. Okay, so what the hint of this question is, the given point is cos a, which is 3 by 5. The value of and the formula of the cos a is base upon hypotenuse. Here perpendicular is missing out, so according to your Pythagoras theorem, you will be able to find it out the value of P, and after getting the value of P, B and H, you will supposed to be able to find out the all these questions value is in a very easy term. Okay, so this one is the, I think, the last question of this lecture. No, it is not. I don't know how much question are left in this chapter. So let's see. Sec square a minus tan square. Okay, I think this question is also going to be repeated question. So let's take this question as also as an HW. So this question and send the solution on the Telegram section as well. Okay, moving up next. There are lots of questions. Okay, if sin a plus cos a equals to root 2 cos a, prove that sin a equals to cos a. This one is also a repeated question. Repeated question. So I'll give this question as an SW, solve this question and send the solution on the Telegram group. Okay, move next. The next question is the last. So this one is the last question. So this one I have already told you, this one is the Telegram channel. Okay, exams blueprint. Just go on the Telegram and search out exams blueprint official. You will be able to find out the Telegram section. Here you will get the class notes, important updates, handwritten notes, whatever I have prepared for your examinations. For example, for your mathematics, for your science, for your SST, for your Hindi, for your English, and etc. Okay. Here you will also get the quizzes and polls for the reference of this question and for the practice for your examination, the doubt discussion as well, and many more. If you can't be able to find it out on the Telegram section, just search this QR code, and after searching this QR code you will be able to find it out is an easy way. And if you don't be able to search it out after scanning this QR code, just go and search exams blueprint official on the Telegram, and you're supposed to get the channels link on the. And if you want to join more of us, our communities and more of ours, then just join our Instagram handle. Here you will be able to search at the exams blueprint official, and you will be able to find out our Telegram channel, our Telegram handle, from where you will be able to recognize important posts, important updates, quizzes and polls as well, doubt discussions. This one is the most important term. Okay, here you will get the content support and doubt discussion as well. You will directly support it to us. You will directly contact to us and get the answer of the every doubt whatever is required on your preparation. For example, how do we prepare for the examination, how do we prepare for any kind of lectures and etc. So here you'll get and many more of this in this Instagram handle has already gonna be posted. And also we have the exams, we have our WhatsApp channel as well, exams blueprint official. Just go and search it out on the WhatsApp, which is exams blueprint official. And if you can't be able to search it out, then just scan this QR code and you will be able to find it out the channel as well. Here you will also get the important posts, important updates, quiz and polls, doubt discussion, contact support as well. And you will get my WhatsApp number as well. From where you will directly contact to me through the WhatsApp, and whatever the doubt you have, you will directly ask to me, and I'll give the reference, I'll give the support to whenever it is required. Okay, so that was for this lecture. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this lecture. If you like, if you get any kind of support, any kind of reference from this question, then do subscribe and do like this lecture as well. Share however you want. Okay, so this all is from myself. Just best of luck for examination. Thank you so much for this lecture. Moving on to the next. Okay, so that much is from now. Also we'll again meet in the next lecture of our We will again meet in the next lecture of our on the channel. So do subscribe, and just thank you so much. Thank you so much for your question. Thank you so much for your love and for your support. Thank you. Good day.